Hello, Leo. This is going to be a special reading. It's going to be what's going to be happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 6 months, because we just had eclipses, and it's going to be one door closes and a new door opens. So we're going to find out with Leo what door is going to close and what doors are going to open for them. For the main energy of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, starting June 22nd. The energies start now. What's going on for Leo? As you know, it will not resonate with everyone, but I tried to reach that large, the majority. I'm going to give pick three or pick a pile, 3-card, 3-pile love reading for Leo at the end for love and life purpose. Maybe I'll pick a card for life purpose. 9 of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be losing strength on something. You feel zapped. You feel a little down and out. You feel like you lost some motivation. That's the coming in energy, and everybody's feeling this. This is a main energy a lot of people are feeling, not just Leo. Okay. King of Pentacles. Maybe you're dealing with the King of Pentacles. This can be an earth sign. Can be male or female, but someone very practical. If you're looking for like the family person, the one that leads the household, that is there for the long haul. It also could be that you're gaining stability or wanting this in your life. What's crossing it? The 10 of Pentacles. Overall wealth. You're going, I don't think it's getting in your way. I'm thinking this is what you're going for. Your overall wealth, your overall stability in life. And it has to do with the King of Pentacles. And like I said, you can take on this energy. It is an energy type card where you're wanting more stability and you're wanting to things in life to be taken care of. You don't want to be fighting for everything, have to pay your bills or anything like that. You want to be stable in that. What crowns you the Golden Magician? You're starting to get things together. You have the tools and knowledge to get things done, to get what you need to do to get things done. Okay? If you take on this Magician, you'll be able to manifest what you're wanting. Foundations, 8 of Swords, trying to break free from interference, from people getting in the way, from life getting in the way, and you're attempting this, okay? 4 of Pentacles. In the past, you maybe had to spend a lot more money than you're wanting to. You are actually spending more than you are saving, but it is to prosper. You ever heard of the old saying, you got to spend money to make money? And I think that has a lot to do with it. And you're just wanting to break free from a negative situation or things that you feel are stagnant, 6 of Wands. In the very near future, something's going to close out on you that you've been working on. Something that was not taken off the way you expected it. With the 6 of Wands, it's in reverse. Doesn't mean you can't have success. What it means is whatever you were dealing with, it wasn't working, you put away from you because it's just not working, like I said. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Knight of Wands. Don't get too upset when things close out, because they're supposed to close out. Better things are supposed to open up for you. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. You get a little apprehensive when one door closes because new doors are going to open, okay? We're asking about the next 6 months, so. And I clarify these. When I clarify them, it makes it real interesting. What is coming towards you? Oh, the Knight of Swords. You got a little enemy coming towards you. Someone's going to cause you a little grief. Someone's going to cause you a little stress. This Knight of Swords has no filter. And when they come towards you and they speak a certain way, they're not your friend. Let me put it that way. They're not being friendly towards you. So you got to be careful with this person that they are not for you. Okay? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Your hopes and fears. You're afraid you won't get a lot of gain in life, and you're afraid you'll lose your independence. You're wanting independence. You want to be live your life the way you're wanting to. In the end, 9 of Swords, you come out of sleepless nights, or maybe it could be the other way around. I got to clarify, and it'll tell me a lot more. Now, this is what's closing. We're going to find out what's opening, okay? So let's get the clarifying cards. Let's see how you can open a new door. But you got someone who is not on your side. They're probably the person. The Knight of Swords is probably, and it could be air sign, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone with no filter. They're the ones that are kind of putting a monkey wrench in whatever you're trying to succeed in. But let me go back to the beginning. You got the King of Pentacles and what's crossing it, what you're attempting to do, what's going to be, what you're going to be doing for the next probably rest of the moon in early July, you're going to be going towards your Ten of Pentacles, is what I'm saying. You're going to be working towards that, even though you may not feel like you'd be feeling tired, like I said. So I need 2 cards for Leo, please, for the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles crossing it. 2 cards, please. Knight of Wands here. You're not feeling the energy. Communications are off. It's like people send you a message. For some of you, you not feel like answering because you're feeling off. Now, a lot of people say when a court card is in reverse means they're a mean person and they're hateful. Not always. Like there's this Knight of Swords, they have no filter, and neither does the Knight of Wands when they're upset. But it also could be they're exhausted and they can't push forward like they used to. You know, something's getting in the way. Things are stagnant. Like I said, everybody's feeling that energy. And communications are off. So you'd be like having to really clear up some communications with people. They misunderstand what you're all about. They don't understand what you're going through. And they make assumptions that you're ignoring them or something. And they may think that you are being mean. But really, your strength is that. And you're trying to come out of being stagnant, you know, things getting in the way. Your energies are elsewhere. Let me put it to you that way. What you're going for is elsewhere. Now, was crowning you with the gold. We got the Magician. That one's come out. I should have let it, but it'll come out again if it's meant to. The Magician is in the upright, so you got the abilities to succeed. Okay, Leo, you got the ability. So the Magician in the upright, your goal, or what crowns you. 2 cards, please. King of Cups. You're going to have to make a choice soon. It could be of the emotional nature for some of you, or a few of you. You'll be dealing with a water sign, maybe a little bit older than you. Could be male or female, it doesn't matter. But it also could be you getting your emotions in check and deciding where you want to be in life. Because you got the 2 of Wands there, where staying where you're at, a stagnant situation, or going passion for it with something else. So I do see you ending a stagnant situation that was not successful, and you got somebody that's throwing a monkey wrench in it, and you're thinking, is this worth it? But you're also kind of turning the tables in your own life where you want to go. And I'm having a feeling that even though I see this 8 of Wands in reverse, I do think communications are off in some way, but also I'm picking up the energy. Be careful of who you tell your future plans to, okay? Keep them to yourself a little bit, because someone's trying to mess you up. Now, you got the 8 of Swords in reverse. You're trying to break free. You don't like being trapped. You hate interference that's been happening in your life, and you're basically going to come out of it. It's the foundation. This is what you're doing. This is the process. So the 8 of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards, please. I could get a lot of cards. You're wanting happiness. And you actually get an offer, okay? Even though you're not feeling it, you actually get new offers, or think about going to things that you like, love, and cherish. Things that will be bringing you good omens and good things in life, instead of all the BS that's been happening to you. In the past, you've been spending a lot of money. You haven't been able to save as much as you used to. So the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I need 2 cards, please, for Leo. It also could be that you refuse to hold back on your words anymore, or what you're thinking with people. So the 4 of Pentacles, 2 cards. I know I said that, but you got to let your intentions know. Yeah, you may be walking away from something. You're definitely walking away because it's upsetting you, and it's getting under your skin. It really is, because that's Queen of Wands in reverse. And when the Queen of Wands is in reverse, hell, heaven, and fury, like the Queen of Wands in reverse. It also could be an Aries you're dealing with. It could be male or female. You can be walking away from this situation. But you also be afraid that you have to spend more money for some of you. But I do see you walking away from negative situations that were probably costing you. And I see that happening very quickly. Even though this is for the next 6 months, that door is closing. That is no longer bringing you success in life. So the 6 of Wands, I need 2 cards, please, for Leo. 2 cards. Yeah, there you are, contemplating. You're regaining strength. And you, like I said, and you're looking to see what you're going to be doing next, what you're going to be working towards next with the 9 of Wands. Because things are just out of control, what you're doing now. They're not, you have no control over it. And that's what you're seeking for. If I want to work towards something, I wanted to work towards something that's going to work for me and be prosperous towards me. I'm going to manifest what I want, and I got to make a decision to do so. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So like I said, your energy is zapped. You're feeling there's a lot of interference. Someone is It's throwing a monkey wrench in your business and your life. So I need 2 cards for the Knight of Wands. 2 cards, please. You got that twice in this deck. So, yeah, work is not good. You're working too hard to something that's not going to be... You're working too hard towards something that's not going to be successful. You know, that you've been putting a lot of work in. I think you already know this. But like I said, you'll be doing something else. You're thinking about going passionately forward with something else that makes you happy. But you are still going to be dealing with this Knight of Swords energy as you're closing this out. They're the ones causing these problems for you because it's the outside environment coming towards you or what's causing all this. So the Knight of Swords in reverse. I need 2 cards, please. Because they're disappointed. They're sad. They're disappointed in you, so they're going to take it out on you for some reason. Let me get another card. That's the 5 of Cups, by the way. Give me another card for the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Cups. They're disappointed. Their feelings are hurt, okay? Yeah, their feelings are hurt. And they don't like being stagnant. They don't like being put on the back burner with you. Maybe they feel slighted. Maybe they feel that you're ignoring them. But your energies are just elsewhere. And maybe you are ignoring them for whatever reason. But they feel disappointed that whatever was going on between you all. You know, it's going to be different for everybody, but I do feel like they're disappointed. And so they want to come out of this stagnant situation with you, but it's like their words are just off when they do it, so you kind of back off from them. Good reason. Now, your hopes and fears is 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're afraid you're going to lose money and gain and independence, but there's a reason why these things happen, so it opens up a new door. For some reason, I'm not getting these energies just yet, but I'm trying to. I'll do the love reading section, but this has to do with your finances and career, money, overall stability in life, but maybe it'll tell us more when I get to the end. But the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I need 2 cards in the hopes and fears section. I do know you're starting something else. Yeah, you're just afraid that you won't be able to pay your bills, that you'll be left out, and you're more concerned with partnerships and partnerships you love. You're wanting more like friendships too. I'm feeling like you're wanting people that are solid and not going to be backstabbers, you know, because I feel like you feel like someone abandoned you in some way with the 5 of Pentacles. You feel like people just mess you over also, and you're just wanting to gain your, you know, you just want your independence. You don't want to be messing with people. Now at the end you got the 9 of Swords. It's in reverse, and I told you what that's about, but I need 2 more cards for the 9 of Swords. 2 more cards, please. You can be very careful. Page of Cups. Yeah, so for the next 6 months, you're going to be dealing still with sneaky people. You'll still be closing things out, and you'll be going to something else. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what you're doing. You're tired of whatever's occurring right now, so you're going to shut that door. You're tired of thinking about it at night, and you probably you're probably staying up too late. You're being very careful, and you're not going to accept just any message. You're going to be careful about who you take friendships from, especially with the Page of Cups energy. It's in reverse, because the Page of Cups energy in reverse, someone pretends they're your friend. They give you all that lovey-dovey stuff and messages and things like that nature, but really they're not. It's not sincere. So you're being very careful about who you let in your life, and because you don't want to be stressed out. Okay, you don't want it because you like to sleep better at night, and you don't want anybody to disturb that. You don't want to be having, you know, thinking about it late at night. But I do see you manifesting something, and you're making a decision to do so. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign when you're doing this also, but it also could be that your emotions are going to be in check, because that's where you're wanting to go, to where you're happy emotionally, and you're going to make that decision. I don't think you're going to stay where you're at. You're going passionately forward. You're seeing your future, and you're seeing what's not working. You're seeing what could possibly work, and you're going to be going to this foundation where I'm going to be happy, and I'm going towards the Knight of Cups energy, which is a very, very positive omen card. So there's nothing wrong with moving forward to more positive things that pan out for you, and let go of the people that are trying to mess up your life or have been. And now you're going to work towards something else. But this is the warning. Don't tell this person, even though they pretend to be friends, okay? The Page of Cups in reverse. They're really not. They're not really for you. I'm not saying they're going to mess you up forever. I'm just saying don't tell everybody your future plans. Plan it, do it, and then succeed, and then let them watch, okay? Now I'm going to give you a love reading. Let me clean this up, and I'll be right back. It's a pick 3. We'll see what happens there with love, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, Leo, this is your love reading. It's the pick 3 card, okay? Pick a pile, but you know I bring them all together anyway, because all this, even though you picked one pile that is the main energy for you, the others could be secondary energies, okay? So I need 3 cards for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for pick a pile, pick an energy for Leo, starting 22nd for the next 6 months when concerning love. Does Leo want love or do they not want love, or are they getting it anyway? So I need 3 cards for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's going on here. I'm still freezing. I mean, my family likes it Arctic here, and I freeze tailing off. I'm literally shivering half the time when I'm doing these card readings. About thinking about getting winter coats back out. Oops, that wants to come out. Yeah, recovery. Recovery's at hand. I'm just letting you know. Does that try to pop out? I need 3 cards for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising from the Angel Answers. It's a different deck. Tell us more about love life for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising starting 22nd for the next 6 months. And I will be giving a eye reading, but just in case something occurs in this world, I try to get you where you can at least focus on a reading for the next 6 months. You never know what's going to happen, right? Actually, you do. But I know that life is going to be a little tense for a lot of people, but they're still going to continue to live their lives. Let me put it that way. This for the next 6 months for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the 8th house Tarot, the House of Secrets, Sexuality. 3 cards, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to pick a life purpose card because it's for the next 6 months, and doors close, and like I said, doors open with the solar eclipse. So let's see what the life purpose thing is. If we get a soulmate card, I will pull a soulmate card for that pile once I see what's in here. I need 3 cards for the life purpose. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies, positive energies for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First, 21st. Okay, let's see what's going on. Pick a section, pick an energy, pick a pile, but like I said, I bring them all together because there are secondary energies. Whatever you pick first will be the main energy, and then we'll read them all together as the secondary energies for everybody. Pick a pile. First one, flirt and go out and have some fun. You haven't been having fun. You haven't been. So it's time to get out there and enjoy yourself. And you know, nothing wrong with a little flirting, having fun. And someone want to flirt with you, so try not to be too engrossed in what's going on, because I do see you cutting off some communications. Improving your health is the main focus here. Even though someone wants to flirt and maybe people enjoy you, there's someone out there that likes you. But you're focused on your health also, and you're also probably worried about it with the world events going on. So you're trying to stay, focused on your health. I do feel that who's flirting with you could be like a Knight of Earth. They got Earth and air in their astrology chart. They're about between maybe 5, that age. I'm just giving you age. Could be any age. But they like you. They like you. They're wondering if you're going to be like talking to them again or messaging them on Facebook or Twitter or whatever you're into. But they like you. But there's some sensitivity issues. Maybe the reason why you're not flirting or you're holding back a little, because I do see you like not going forward towards love as much in this section, or towards this person because maybe you're afraid they're too sensitive. Maybe you're afraid you'll offend them. Maybe you don't know how to take them. Maybe you don't know if you say something, back to them, they'll, pop off. You're just not knowing right now. So realize I'm thinking you should go ahead and flirt. They're really wondering if you're interested. So if you are, go ahead. Even if they're a little sensitive, it has crystals here. It says you're becoming more sensitive, and you need to make changes accordingly. So you're afraid that if you talk to somebody or put yourself out there, that it'll mess things up. So your life purpose is to get over your sensitivities, your fear of talking to this person in love. This is a life purpose with this person. They're supposed to be in your life in some way. So don't be afraid of stepping on toes, okay, in life. Don't be afraid of holding back, Leo. That is your life purpose. Some of you have been in some ways with a person, with a love interest. In this pile, you may be reconciling with someone, or someone wants to reconcile with you. They're thinking about you. Yep, they're romantically thinking about the past and everything they had with you. They're going to probably offer you something, Leo. Someone's going to offer you a new emotional beginning. But your life purpose is to travel and have a little fun also. So if you reconcile, and some of you not, and you be looking towards other romance, but you are going to be getting a new love offer. But remember that you are going to be traveling soon. And so, that can get in the way of relationships. So you want to make that clear that you need freedom to travel because you will be traveling. Okay? But realize that someone wants a new start with you. To pick this pile, you deserve love and the love you want. Okay? You can be picky. You are lovable, even though you not feel lovable. Even though I feel like people are throwing monkey wrenches and making you feel bad, you are lovable. It's on them, not on you. So remain positive with your love life because you're going to have love coming in. Oh yeah, you're going to get your happily ever after with the of cups of water, and you definitely get an abundance. So bringing them all together, okay? Bringing them all together. Flirt, have fun. This person that you're dealing with wants to have fun. So if you know someone that out there that you're really interested in, don't be afraid. Don't be too sensitive. Life purpose, you're too sensitive. There's okay to be, how can I say this? Going into your inner self, your intuition. But also don't let it hold you back so much that you're thinking about focusing on them and the energy of them. Just let go and let God and enjoy this person that's trying to come in and wants you to talk to them, but you're afraid you say something wrong for some of you, and vice versa too. I think they're a little afraid they're going to say something wrong, so they're waiting for you in a way to give a signal. Okay, reconciliation. This is something else also. Even though I'm bringing this all together, you got someone that's interested here, but you also got someone kind of coming back, actually very much coming back, and they're thinking romantic feelings with you. And Ace of Water, but realize that you're going to be traveling and enjoying your life as in life purpose, and they not like that. I'm feeling that. They want you to give up a lot. But your life purpose is to travel. And, and don't be afraid to tell them that too, because I see the sensitivity issue. You'd be like, well, I don't want to hurt their feelings. They're trying to offer me this. But when it comes down to brass tacks, you will be traveling. You deserve love. You not feel lovable right now. I did see your strength zap. I do see people coming at you. I do see people that are not your friend acting friendly, okay? That's nothing to do with your love life. This is something that you were working with, but you're feeling kind of down and out all the way around. Realize, remain positive. Don't let it get you down because you are getting a happily ever after situation and infinite abundance, okay? So let go, let God. Don't worry about the sensitivity issues. It's okay to tune into your, like I said, intuition, your psychic intuition, because a lot of you are apparently. But don't be afraid to step out there and say, hey, I like you, or, this person's waiting for a signal from you. And if they like you, great. If they don't, great anyway. At least you got it out there. But someone else is coming in, I'm not going to lie to you. And they're going to try to, they put a monkey wrench also in where you want to go in life. But you are going to be traveling. So make it clear that you let them know what you want. But something good is really coming. You are getting a happily ever after. You are getting love no matter what, and abundance, okay? This is your reading. I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later. Bye.